I'm approaching you with this and not King Barnabas because this is your place, not his. And it's a little outside of the chain of command. While the full moon was happening, we caught some folks trying to sneak into the forge. They were goblins, and they asked for you by name.
Me by
Yes.
name.
Goblins?
Yes.
But they approached from, like, the Glitterham?
We don't know exactly where they got in from, to be honest.
I do have suspicion.
I put them in the storage closet because we don't have a proper jail.
Which closet?
Oh, the one to the far side.
Oh shit, wait, is that where you put the rug?
I put it in with the rug.
Oh shit.
I really hope the rug just kind of took care of them. I mean, if it eat it and then I don't have to deal with it. I mean, maybe some cleanup.
As you enter the room, the three male goblins, which initially had their spears pointed at the carpet, turn and point their spears at the two of you, give a sort of look of, at first, confusion and then recognition.
Echo is going to whisper back out of the room, "What the fuck, Kevin? You didn't take their fucking weapons?"
I did. I have no idea how they got them back. I didn't even store them in here. The female goblin up north looks down at all of you. Kreetha, it has been a great deal of time. Have they captured you as well? And she looks sort of balefully at the obviously different goblin Echo.
She commands in Dwarven, Rug, release her.
It immediately unrolls itself from the outside, leading to her spinning, and then dumping her dizzy onto the ground.
Hello, Sharfa.
Kreetha,
Why are you here?
you know very well why I am here. You abandoned your post. You abandoned your mission. Did you think I would not find you? Your father is very, very angry. This is so far. Are you the only one? Where are your companions? Where are the rest who left with you? Did you get them killed?
They perished, yes.
Of course they
perished in the depths of the forge.
I
was the only one to survive.
I told them that you were the wrong goblin for the job. I told them, and they did not listen to me. Come, Kreetha, it is time to go home. And she begins to walk out as though she's going to just brush past the two of you.
She's gonna shrink until she feels maybe Durgadin.
You definitely feel his presence in the back of your mind.
So Kreetha shrinks a bit and then steps in front of her and goes, "No, you are not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. You will stand here and tell me exactly how you got into the citadel with those three. Put those down. Disarm, using command."
Almost without their even realizing it, suddenly there are three spears on the ground, and they look down at their hands and down at the floor as if seeing them for the first time.
Zip over there and grab all three spears and shove them in his own bag.
What are you three doing, you cowards? She turns back to look at you. You are a nobody, remember? You are a nothing. You have no authority over me. You will come with me, we will return home, and you will answer for your crimes.
I have no authority over you. I am a nobody. Perhaps that was true when I left. But here, that is not true. Here, this is my citadel. I am Lady Regent of the Forge.
For the first time, Sharfa actually turns around and looks at Echo.
You're not on your home turf anymore.
Have you both hit your head? This is a dwarven citadel. What? Guards outside perhaps take these two away? I believe they are clearly mad. Kevin just sticks his head in, looks down at Kreetha and says, "Everything okay?"
Everything is fine. We are merely having a conversation. If I need you, I will call. I appreciate you. Thank you.
He bows and withdraws. And now you see the first sort of cracks in the resolve of Sharfa.
You have not been here. You don't know what's been happening here. My father doesn't know what's been happening here. He has been tossed out of the game before he even laid down his first piece. There is more here than what a small goblin tribe can
Small.
even remotely think to claim.
A small goblin tribe? What? Kreetha, what have you done?
I have only done what needed to be done. For everyone. Everywhere. There is too much for you to even comprehend here. I want you to tell me how you got in the Citadel. And if there are others coming, and then you are to go home as fast as your feet can take you. And you will tell my father, and have him tell others, that this is no longer their domain to stick their noses into.
You can see the exact moment when she realizes she's out of her element, and she describes an offshoot of the original tunnel. They describe sneaking past the orcish sentries. They didn't use the same entrance to the tunnel. It turns out it does branch off here and there, which is information, of course, that the Dwarven architects will definitely want to know. Finally, she tries to salvage some of her dignity. Yes, I will. I will return to the clan, and I will tell them what you have done. And they will come, and she seems to realize that the threat is useless as she's attempting to make it.
You tell them if they wish to come. They will come against the Lady Regent Kreetha and King Barnabas. You wish to come against those who have armies? Now tell me something. Do you have provisions? Do you have the ability to get home?
She straight up spits on the ground at your feet. This land is soft. We can survive Chult. Something that perhaps you have forgotten with your finery. You have become soft. We shall make our own way.
Kevin,
He'll stick his head in.
will you please escort manually our friends out?
Oh, it would be my great pleasure.
Echo grabs her then, slams her against the wall. If you ever talk to my sister like that again, I'll crush your skull. And he punches the wall next to her hard enough to shatter the stone.
Echo. All right, we don't need shows of force here.
I don't know. I think she understood that one. Lets her go.
Kevin?
And with all three of the rugged tumble werewolves, they make their way out of the Citadel.
She doesn't leave quite yet, so she's standing there. I knew my family was coming for me, but I didn't expect for them to actually come into the forge.
That was either the stupidest move or the
understand.
smartest one to come in last night.
I mean, nobody was looking where they were. That is what we are trained to do. You don't make yourself noticed.
I'm glad to see that you've moved past that, grown past it.
I want to say I've grown past it. I think I am still going to be dealing with it. There is a small possibility that we may see the land side of Chult try and come up against us. I must definitely let Barnabas know.
Well, and a party of 4 goblins can sneak in and across a continent. If they try to come with any sort of force, everyone between us and them is going to see them coming.
They are going to notice. That's fair. But my father, for whatever intelligence he has, can also be a little stupid.
After we save the world here, you want to go and kick your dad's ass, I'll come with you.
I just cannot with this. I mean, admittedly, I did the thing that she accused me of doing. I left. I did not go back with the information. I did not do my spying. I just went, oh, yay, and went off. That's true.
You mean you didn't hurry back to the place where people call you nothing? I think that might be the best decision you've ever made in your life.
I definitely like it here much more.